Mam hi parthavyapashritya yepi syuh papayonayah striyo vaishyastata shudraha tepi yanti param gatim mam hi parthavyapashritya yepi syuh papayonayah shriyo vaishyastata shudraha tepi yanti param gatim. Hey Partha, he is addressing a Kshatriya, Prataputraha, Partha. Hey Mam Vyapashritya hi, by taking shelter in me alone by itself, even Sihu Papayonaiha ye api, those people who are born as sinners. Now, this is a very interesting point he puts. Born as sinners. Born sinners. Because in the Semitic religions is what they address. Hey, sinners. They address you as sinner only, first of all. Whereas in Sanatana Dharma addresses what? Amritasya putraha. So they don't brand you as sinner first. You are the children of the immortals. That is a completely, totally of different standpoint, right? While they address everybody as sinners, then you have to do something to overcome that. Whereas you are Amritasya putraha or putri, all that you need to do is remove your notion of you being a sinner. And here he says, even those who are born sinners, so to say, I will explain this a little carefully, striyaha, women. Oh, Swamiji, what? I thought I had great regard for Krishna. Now he says, Stri. Vaishyaha, those who are doing their life is only about trading, making money. Shudraha, those who do not have any samskaras. They also parangatim yanti. They also reach the highest. Now, I had this doubt. So when I was studying this, I was in Siddhabari. Gurudev was conducting Vivek Chodamani camp. So I went and sat, and there were many people sitting there. So Swamiji was sitting there. And he was not the one who gave this, but we were studying at that time. And Vivek Chodamani class was going on by Gurudev, so we were attending that. So Swamiji was sitting there one evening. Anybody has any questions? Nobody raised a hand. So I said, yes, what is your question? I have a doubt about this 9.32. I know what you're going to ask. Why is that Bhagavan Krishna has included sinner when he said, he included Stri and Vaishya and Shudras? So, good question. Anybody else has that question? Obviously you didn't read, so don't have a question. Only when you read you have a question. He said, Stritvam is not in the body. Womanhood is not physical. At that time, Indira Gandhi, she passed away, but he said in the entire Indian parliament in the past few years, there was only one man, and rest are all women. The one man was Indira Gandhi. Or Thatcher in United Kingdom at that time. Why? Because is it the physical personality that makes the Stri, or the mental bhava or the attitude that makes you a Stri? You should understand, it is even, he said, there are enough women in this world, enough people in the world who are physically men, mentally women. Darpokes. not ready to take up any challenge or doing anything. On the other hand, physically appearing other women, daring to do many things in life. They are actually men only. So don't go by the literal meaning here. This is one thing. This we must keep in mind when we are understanding this. Vaishya does not mean a person who is born as a Vaishya. As yesterday, on the other day also explained, Brahmana, when you say, is not a person who is wearing a thread. This alone cannot be a Brahmin. He may be wearing thread. He has no understanding of any Vedas or Brahmajnanam. For example, when I carry merely a sword, can I become a Kshatriya? Tell me. If I don't have a knowledge of how to use that, how can I be a warrior? Similarly, just wearing a thread does not make you a Brahmana. Many people I ask the question, how many Vedas are there? What are the 4 Vedas? Many of them don't know. Brahmanas. I think it is 5. How many chapters are in Gita? Maybe 12? 19. The worst. Now, how do you... Shastram janadi shastri, Brahmam janadi brahmana. If that knowledge is not there, that is why they create Iyengar bakery. What is it you got to do with the bakery, you tell me? Iyengar bakery. What is Iyengar got to do with the bakery? It is like sadhu bidi. Why should a sadhu be bidi? Now see, understand this very clearly. Vaishya means even a Brahmana can be a Vaishya. When he is trading, okay, for this $108 and that for $20, if you don't give me, I will not do the puja. Then what is he doing then? Brahmana Karya, the Bhagavan explains in the 18th chapter clearly. Who is a Brahmana there? What is his duty? Duty means, what is his attitude? In fact, that he says he should engage in all the karmas or the priestly duties without expecting anything in return. That is Brahmana. So here when it says Vaishyaha, Shudraha, Striyaha, it is not how they physically appear, but what is their mind. This is one aspect of it. I was thinking about it and contemplating. And then later on I also understood, think about it. In this country itself, when did women get the voting right? Tell me. Much before that India got it. India has Prime Minister as a woman as a Prime Minister 50 years back. Correct or not? Even today, this so-called progressive country cannot accept. Now, what do you think of that then? So think of when Krishna was talking, what is the status of women at that time? Even though Vedic literature has got so many Rishipatnis who are very exalted, but the social structure is that they were always protected. So, when he says Tri api, Vaishyaha api, Shudra api means what? This knowledge does not discriminate. That's what the point here. Even if you are appearing to be a Stri or appearing to be a Vaishya, appearing to be a Shudra, te api ma kaunteya. Even they, which society looks at it that way, but I don't. What does he say? Te api kaunteya mam yanti. They not. Mam vyapashritya te api yanti mam param gatim yanti. Meaning I don't discriminate. There is what is considered by the world and the society are not eligible as far as I am concerned. Because many people say Shudras cannot study Vedas and so this people cannot do that. He says nothing doing. They also can equally be there. They are also equally eligible for reaching me. That is to show his Catholic nature of his knowledge or acceptance. We should appreciate that way. So now, if having said that, they are also equally eligible,